Hey, sweet gang, it's your girl Rochelle back again. We gonna get this video and we gonna get this live video through, but it's your girl Rochelle coming to you with a live video on Chefmasters. Okay, so we good. We got people coming back in. Hey, Elizabeth. Let me know if you can see this good. Hey, Sassy Dimples. Hey, Miss Pearson. How y'all doing? Adriana, okay, we good? Hey, y'all. Okay, I switched phones. I got two phones, so I got a business and a personal, so I don't know what's going on. Usually I work from my other phone and it's been fine, but it's good. We back in effect when we gonna get y'all this information. So if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that gray bell so you'll know Ro is up and on and popping. But I love coming to give y'all life. I just enjoy myself. Um, hey, sweets, I seen your video. You did a good job. Kudos to you. Sorry, y'all, I stay busy. Phone ringing. But that's what you do when you're in business, right? All right. Let's get this going. Let's get this popping. All right. So, what we're going to be talking about today in this video is about the Chef Masters food coloring for your candy apples. These are my go-to colors. They're very vibrant. Chef Masters have uh, a good line of food coloring, and they're just not for candy mixtures. All right, they can be used for icing, buttercream icing, fondant, and it's a good vibrant color to use. Right here, what I have before you are the 2.3 size, 2.3 ounce size bottles. And I'm just going to go through the colors. Again, I know some of you already um, heard me go through this, but I'm going to go through it for replay purposes. And I have rose pink, fuchsia, tulip red, and this red is a no taste coloring, and sunset orange, lemon yellow, and we have the white, the ivory, the violet, the royal blue, and the sky blue. Okay, these are my favorite colors to use, my favorite brand to use. There's several other colors out there that I use, and that everybody else use. I can work with any color actually, but my favorite brand is Chef Masters. Okay, there's colors from Hobby Lobby. I know a lot of people can get the Chef Masters in their area, or if you even order online. I will leave a link below to Chef Masters or to my website where you can order um, this brand, this line of food coloring. But I know a lot of people can't get to the Chef Masters, or they get the Hobby Lobby colors, and those are good. I have used those before, and it's really how you use your color. Okay, using Chef Masters, it with candy mixture, depending on which color you use, some takes more, some take less. And like with black, Chef Masters have a coil black, and Chef Masters have a black. And when you're using black, you do not have to add the white food coloring. This one right here. The white food coloring is like is a need for bringing out your color so that it won't be transparent. And in this video, I am going to show you, demonstrate a few colors on transparency and adding the white to it and how it will bring it out. Then I'm gonna add some sugar to show you that the color is not going to be altered. It's still going to be the same. But the color will be altered a little bit when you put it to the hot mixture. When you cooking the color in the hot mixture, the color will go down a little bit. Now here's the thing. When you're cooking your mixture with the color added, you can also add a few drops at the end. 1 to 2 drops. I say between 1 to 3 drops the most. And every color do not do the same. So keep that in mind when using any color when you're cooking the candy mixtures. Sometimes you can add the white before you add the color to achieve a different type of color on the color wheel. I would suggest that you are invest in color wheels because they really do help out, where you can cross match or match up some colors to get a particular color, especially like with burgundy. When you do search for colors and those that start out, like if you go and get a fuchsia pink, you're looking for this to be, we all know fuchsia pink is like a hot pink. When you add this, that fuchsia is not going to look as what you expect it to come out to be. And I learned that starting on. And what I learned is, oh, I got to get a different type of color to it to get that hot pink. And sometimes it's getting like a neon pink to get that bright, bright pink. Or it depends on how many drops of food coloring you use to achieve that color. So like with the rose pink, this gives out a nice, vibrant pink. Check out some of my videos that I did with the pink and also with the lavender. But in one of my videos, I did a Tiffany blue, how to achieve Tiffany blue using a sky blue color. And all I did was added the white first, and then I added drops in increments to achieve that Tiffany blue color. And it was just using the sky blue. I didn't go out and get a teal color or anything like that, which you can do that. But in the instance that you cannot get that color or you don't have it, you can make things happen and just use the colors that you have to achieve that color. All right. Um, I'm going to demonstrate with a few colors and show you what it looks like when you add the color to your mixture and the transparent of not using white and then when you use white. But before I get into that, do you have any questions? Where can we purchase the color wheel? You can request from chefmasters.com for a color wheel in your ordering, and they will send it out. And trust me, it really helps. And that's how I got so into doing coloring. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, yeah, it works. And it's good of having that. Okay. Any other questions before I get into my demonstration? Thank you, Ashley. Also, I want to add a lot of people have asked me. Okay, thanks. I believe that's the missing link. Yes. Sweets by Sabrina asks, the Chef Masters red have a medicine taste? Boom. Thank you. Very good question. Um, Chefmaster has a line of different reds. This is a tulip red. They have a super red. And also, um, I don't want to forget to mention that when making your candy mixture, use gel food coloring. Chefmaster do have color that is airbrush color. That's a water-based color, so you don't want to use that. Some people do, but we talking about Chef Masters right now. So, um, but use a gel food coloring when making your candy mixture. Okay, this prevents your candy from breaking down when making your mixture up. But the you may have like this, like is the gel red. This is the super red. Like this is like red of all reds. Um, I did my first video on YouTube and it got music and playing very loudly. Okay, and I did like a super red. That's a super red by Chef Masters if you want to go check it out. But it was a video I shared on my business page and then I shared it to YouTube. Red color. And this can taste like medicine, but if you add what I do, my tip for this using the super red is still follow the recipe, still add the amount of color, but what I add a vinegar at the beginning, even though it gives it the shine, but for some reason that medicine taste, and I still added the flavor at 250, so it didn't have that medicine taste. All right, so that's why they came out with the excuse me, this tulip red where it say no taste, no taste. So it's not gonna have that medicine taste. And if you get this, I want you guys to experiment with using the super red or the red period and doing my 411 recipe. I found that using the recipe, it made it like a little bit more liquefied. And if you have that experience, leave it in the comment section below in this video. Let me know what your experience was on that. Yes, vinegar. Vinegar is the white vinegar, not apple cider vinegar, but the white vinegar, and only use a cap full. I have taught a lot of people that adding vinegar to your mixture will give a shine. That is totally optional. And I only do that with certain colors. And no, it do not leave a taste if you add it in the beginning. Do not add vinegar at the end of your candy mixture, then you definitely gonna taste it. Add it at the beginning when you're making up your mixture, and you'll be fine because then you're adding the flavor at 250, and then it's gonna cook down a little bit. But it just is a shine booster from my experience. So it's really not necessary with this recipe because the recipe alone gives out a shine. All right. So if there's no other questions, uh, I'm doing red for a baby shower soon. Okay, cool. Um, if you're doing red, the tulip red, in a few minutes. Yes, it's optional. So I'm gonna demonstrate with a few colors. Pick out 3 colors. Majority rule. The 3 colors that you want to see me. Majority colors. If you can post 3 colors that you want to see me break down. Boom. We got purple. We got green. I have a neon green. I see purple. So we take We got purple, we got red. Okay, we're taking out red. One more, majority rule. We got red and purple. Majority rule. Oh, little. I see orange, yellow, pink. Okay, we got orange. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate using these three colors. All right. And I'm going to mount this. So you all can see. All right. So let's start with the red first. All right. Okay. Oh, we clear? It got to messing up? All right. Y'all good? Still blurry. I don't know. We got some people saying it's good, still blurry. Good here. Yes. All right. Let's move right along. You might need to go out and just come back in. I am live. And I don't know if it's something going. It's coming and going. Well, what is that? Let me know if we good, y'all, before I get to. We good? All right. So what I have here is 1 cup. This is the 1 cup of water that will be part of the recipe. Even if you was using a piece of water, um, this is would be part of the mixture. So I'm treating this as if this is going to be cooked inside the pot. And do is add 8 drops. Make sure you shake the bottle. 8 drops of red. And the only reason why I'm using 8 drops is just to start it off so that you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? to where all those little specks and stuff is completely gone. You want to make sure they're gone. Okay. And for those that are beginners and starting out, this is what you call transparent. This is a transparent color. Transparent. That means it's clear. Even if you make it like this, because some people always say, I made some candy apples and I added the color and I kept adding color, but I still saw through my apples and my candy mixture got thick. Well, this is why, because you didn't add white. And the reason why your mixture got thick is because you added too much color. Too much color your candy mixture. All right. So now adding the liquid white by Chefmasters, liquid whitener. And this is just another size by Chefmaster. It's a 1.3. And I'm going to add 1 to 2 drops. 2 drops I'm adding. 1, 2. I know that just pour on in there. So you got to be careful. That's like, I like the one that you can just pour out. But make sure the white is complete gone and mixed well when doing this color. Okay. Now that you have a vibrant color, this is what you want to see when you do make your candy apples. All right. Now looking at this, to me it looks red and it looks a little orange. And maybe because it was a little bit too much white added in there. That's why it's important to add 1 to 2 drops of white. You have to be careful with the white. So if you want to add more coloring, you can do so. One method that is good to do when cooking the mixture. Okay, so I'm going to add 4 more drops. I want to make sure that it's all mixed in there. And remember, some people be looking for that red. This is just tulip red. We know what a tulip look like. This is a tulip red. So 4 more drops. I'm just going to add 1 drop of white. And there you have it. All right. And this is the tulip red. Adding the sugar is still not going to alter. I'm going to show you adding the sugar. Doesn't change or anything like that. Just demonstrating to you to show you that adding this or the syrup, it does not alter the color. It only alters when you add it to, when the mixture starts to burn and starts to become a little like dull. But that's okay. Add it how it's supposed to be. All right. Now you may have to add a few drops at the end, and that's okay. Just know that you have to watch it when you do it this way, and then always because I just love to do it that way. All right. So now let's go. Any questions before I move on to orange? Y'all enjoying this video? Give this video a thumbs up. Show some love for your girl Ro. All right. I hope this helping someone today. All right, let's move on to orange. Oh God, it's coming and going. That is not good. Hey Candace. All right, so I'm gonna add 1 cup of water as part of the recipe. And I'm just gonna go and add orange. 8 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Once again, a transparent color. You see that clearness, transparent. But it's blurry. That's just a recommended number to start. Or going to add um because I want to make sure y'all get a good quality video. I was just trying to come live for y'all. Um, um, yeah, that's just to measure so you can have some guidance. So starting off with 8 drops using the Chefmasters um, is just starting point, because at some point or another, you're either you can do it before or you can do it after, but you're going to add at least 1 to 2 more colors because their color will cook down. And this is why I add at the end, because I know how much I'm gonna add at the end, and it may not be as much as I would add during the candy mixture as you cook it. Okay, so you could probably add 10, but don't go no more like adding 20 to 30 drops. That's not gonna come out right. Okay. um so now I'm gonna add 2 drops. I'm gonna add 1 drop of white so you can see the difference. That's 1 drop of white. So this is why I said you don't need that much white. If you add in so much white to try to achieve a color, then that's like I said, you added too much color and your candy mixture is going to seize. All right. So I'm adding another drop of white. And that white has to be mixed in. Okay. So you see how that color changed? It got a little bit more vibrant. And that's all it takes. 1 to 2 drops, not 3, 4, 5, 6 drops of white, because then it's not going to be good when you do it. All right. And that's the orange. Uh, let me see if this is going to work. How about now? This better? Oh, wow. I took the phone off the mount. That's something. Okay. So I took the phone off the mount. All right. So it's going to be blurry doing part of this video. So that you can see, how vibrant that is. And I'm going to add sugar to this to show you it's not going to alter the color at all when you add it in there, even if you add the syrup. Okay? Now, when you cook this, doing the mixture, I don't know how many times I'm going to say it, but it's going to alter because it's going to be hot and it's going to be cooking down. At the end, you may add 1 to 3 drops of color. When you're mixing it in, make sure you look to see that it's not like transparent through your spoon while you're mixing. All right. If you add 5 to 6 drops, then your mixture is definitely gonna get thick. I'm just showing you all a way that you can use Chef Masters by adding it to your mixture. Okay. So, because some people always ask, well, why you don't add it to your mixture? I just like to add at the end to know I can get a good solid color. And I still get it even when I do the mixture. But what works for me is adding at the end, and I can work it how I want to work. All right. So I'm going to mount and change out the color. Purple. Let's talk about purple. Purple can be tricky. Purple, well, violet or purple can be tricky um, when you using it. I'm going to show you the violet color, the violet color, shaking it up. With purple, because it's a darker color, you may not need to add those many drops. So I'm going to add 5 drops of the purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just drop that off of there. Okay. This is transparent. This is a transparent lavender. No, this is violet. Yep. Okay. Now I'm going to add 1 drop of white. 1 drop. See how that white just dropped at the bottom? Okay, that's 1 drop. That's how that look. Let's add 2 drops. No, this is Chef Masters white. Everything in here is about Chef Masters. I'm going to let you know about Americolor. Americolor white leaves specks. Okay? So it lightened up. So what happens when you add more white. With this, what y'all? It need to be lighter. It need to be lighter. I want that light. And it did light up. But this is what I mean by different colors tend to do different things. So you have to keep in mind on how to use your coloring when doing candy mixtures. And you can also add the white before and then add like 4 to 3 drops of the violet. Now you may have to add 1 to 2 colors at the end for this. Each color that you use is different. Some come out the same, but just pay attention to your coloring. And that's why it's important to get a color wheel when doing any type of pastries or if it's cake, icing. But when it's candy mixture, it's cooked in a high degree or cooked at a high degree level because that mix is just burning out those substances that's in the pot. So that's why know your colors. Get comfortable with doing this. And like I said, I'm self-taught. I play with all these colors and still play with colors to achieve. So when I know I don't have something, I put something together so that I can achieve a certain type of color and make it happen. I play with marble. I do it all. So when you do that, you perfect yourself. That's about perfecting your craft. And if you're serious about doing this, okay. So that is the violet. That is the I got white all over my hand. So will it change when it hardened into the candy? Oh no, no. Let me show you a few apples that I did in my class today. I did this same demonstration. I did the same demonstration using the yellow. I added it to the mixture. And it came out. It's vibrant. When you do yellow, the yellow looks like it becomes dull. The yellow looked like it became dull, but oh, I got white everywhere. This color gets all over your hands too, so um, it looked like it was gonna be coming out dull, and that's how all of them do. Some of them be so bright, some of them be dull. So it depends on the brand. It depends on how much coloring you have added. But it still came out. This is the lemon yellow. So it still came out good. No problems. Okay. Chefmaster also has neon colors that work if you want like a high highlighted color. But they got a neon bright pink. This is a small version of the violet. We got neon green, neon purple, neon orange, and a neon yellow. These colors can be purchased off Amazon. Website. I have them on my website in my shop section at yoursweetconnection.com. I will leave all the links in the description below, and the description box is up under this video. Once I get done, let me get a chance to put it there for you all. Yeah, it's my go-to, and I will do a video on Americolor. I used to use Americolor in the beginning, but uh, my bakery supply store, they were going to discontinue from selling it, so I had to resort to using Chefmasters, and I fell in love. So I've been using Chefmasters ever since. But you got to be versatile, because if you're in an area and you pick up some food coloring, you got to know that you can work this color. That's the same with using store bought food coloring. You know, you add 8 to 10 drops of uh, pink. You add more than normal because it's the food coloring from the store. So you just have to know your coloring, know how to utilize these colors. It's very important. And majority of the time, you are adding a liquid whitener, and Americolor liquid whitener leaves specks in your apples. So if you ever get specks in your apples and you don't know what happened and you use the Americolor, that's why. And it tend don't throw it away, because you can use it for something else. You can use it for royal icing or something like that. But just know that it's don't throw that color away. It just don't work well when you're using a hard candy mixture. Okay. There's new colors out by Ariston Accent. I will do a review on that as well. But it is my time. If you got any questions, go ahead and ask your questions. Leave it in the comment section below. Um, I hope you all are enjoying my videos and with the much information that I'll come and to deliver to you all. Please, I'm doing a lot of postings. I will be in Atlanta to the Ultimate Sugar Show. Don't forget to get your tickets. It's limited seating. If you want to meet me and come to the best show in Atlanta, Georgia, the biggest show that's going to be held in Atlanta, Georgia, with the vendors, people from Italy, London, from all over the United States at this cake show. You don't want to miss out and be taught by some of the best people that's there. Okay? So show your love for Ro. I know the video is long, but I tried to be so informative to give it all to you. But I enjoy what I do. I do try to watch my time, and I just love you all. Y'all are great. Thank you for supporting my channel. Look for better things in the future. It's all a growing process. That's what we do in business. So I thank you all. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Check out my Facebook page, Your Sweet Connection. My IG, Your Sweet Connection. Follow me. Thank you, Lola. Appreciate it. Thank you, Candace. Candace, I see you next weekend with the hands-on workshop. Woo woo. Thank you, Shanika. Is that what Shanika? Diva in the building. Thank you, Diva. I truly appreciate it. So take heed to this. This is a growing process. Just know. Thanks you so much. Thank you. And they get better over time. My videos, I definitely want to definitely change it up, but it's a process. I'm focused on what I want to do and how I want to bring it across, and I definitely it's going to be something different every time. So, thank you, Miss Butler. I truly appreciate it. Um, Also, for any supplies, hey Felicia, I have a large following because I've been on Facebook teaching for so long. For the past 3 years, going on 4 years now, 4 years in December. Um, and I want to let you know this have been a wonderful journey, And I look forward to being in y'all town, in y'all city, really helping you business wise, grow your business. I'm not a selfish person. I do this because I love to do this. I don't do it because I have to do it. I do it because I love to do it. And God, I'm just a vessel used by God to help his people. And that's what I do. Like I said, check me out on the social medias. Y'all see what I do. I don't just do apples. I do cakes and all that stuff. But you do what the market calls. People, Apple's been going on strong now. Everybody like apples. People want apples on their treat tables. People want apples um, displayed at events. They be like, oh, they be so pretty, and they want it like vibrant colors. That's what sells. So when you do this, do it at a perfection with presentation, all of that. Work up to that. It may not be there yet, but work up to it. Presentation is always key. It sells. Okay, if you see my business page, if you see my Instagram, y'all see. I try to keep it flawless. Okay, it's some flaws in some areas, because sometimes I be thinking like that may be a little bit too bright, but that's okay. But I definitely gonna keep it real with y'all, and I definitely expect you to keep it real with me. That's how we grow. All right. I do apologize for the blurriness. What was going on? I can't tell what was going on, but Raquel said, it would be nice if you could make your way to Queen Charlotte. Let me tell you about doing a tour. Tour is hard. So many people want me to come out to the state, and I've just been saying lately, give me 15 to 20 people and I'll come. It costs to travel. It costs to get a venue, and then I tried to do a payment plan this year. It just don't work. It definitely have to be paid in full because I get supplies. I gotta feed y'all. That's important. But when you got 1 to 2 people, it just don't work. And I'm just not gonna come out for 1 to 2 people. I am supposed to be in New York at the end of this month, but we'll see how that goes. And I'm okay with it. If I don't get these people, I'm okay with it. I'm teaching and doing online classes and doing mentoring programs. So, um, yeah. But I'll be in Raleigh, North Carolina, in July. Check out my business page. You'll see the dates. I actually will post them on YouTube. I'll post that flyer on YouTube so that you can see and so that you can register if you want to come out. But I will be in Raleigh, North Carolina. And someone reached out to me and found the venue for me to come in South Carolina. And we're looking to be there at the end of this year. So stay tuned for that. So all right. Yes, I do. If you go to my website, yoursweetconnection.com, you can sign up to do a private class. I do a mentoring program that I'm doing now where I follow you and teach you online. We be live together, working together on what it is that you want me to help you critique. Whether it's in business, whether it's in pricing, whether it's in contracts, it's the whole 9 yards. When you sign up for the mentoring program, I am giving you my all. Pick three. It's two parts of the program. One is for 1 month, where I'm with you every week, 2 days out the week. Second program is for 2 months, for 3 days every week. We're going live on these particular days according to your schedule and according to who I have scheduled. And it has been, right now, I am booked. So you can do a payment plan, but I don't start mentoring you until the balance is paid in full. But I have a few that I'm mentoring right now, and they are doing an awesome job. So if you want to check that out, go to my website, yoursweetconnection.com, and I teach online. I got some other classes that you can see on my website. And pretty soon, I might cut back on. I know I answer quickly on Instagram. My team answer for my emails, but I may cut back on some of these messages because y'all message me all over, and it's cool. But people be waiting. But my thing is, if you really want to learn and get the fullness of, just take one of my classes because sometimes I can't get to everybody messages. So um, my classes are reasonable. I try to keep them reasonable, but it costs to get supplies, keep supplies, and keep y'all going. All right. I love y'all. I just can't, I can't wait to be vlogging and doing a bunch of other stuff with y'all. So y'all gonna see me traveling and going to different states to some of these warehouses where we shop at. When I say I give life, we're gonna give life and we're gonna do it right. All right. So it is going on an hour that this video been going on. And it's time to go. Is there any other questions before I go? I love y'all. Oh, bless y'all, bless y'all, bless y'all, bless y'all, bless y'all, bless y'all. What I want to tell y'all, what I want to tell all my viewers, as being an instructor and as being as in this as long as I've been, I tell all my students, I cannot teach talent, but I can teach technique and method. When you're talented, you just talented. That's a gift from God. That can't come from me. It has to come from you. So when you get into this, you have to perfect your craft. You have to follow these 5 P's. You got to pray over everything that you do, even when you get ready to start it off. You got to be persistent into this. You have to, once you persistent, you have to trust the process. Trust in the process. You got to stay in practice. Okay? Must stay in practice. Always stay in practice. Be persistent. Trust the process. Practice. Prayer. And what's my other 5 P? I forgot my other 5 P. Trust the process. Process. Patience. Have patience, y'all. But be persistent. Get into practice and pray over all that you do. That's it right there. When you combine them, because you can get frustrated in all of this, but when you combine all of that together, you come out strong. Being an entrepreneur ain't easy. It ain't never easy. Don't let nobody tell you that it's easy because you get a little coins in your pocket and you think it's okay. It is not easy, but you definitely have to pull up your bootstraps and get your butt out there and do what it is that you need to do. Do it respectfully, have integrity, because this is your business, this is your brand, this is your label that you carrying out to the people that you want to solicited, or you someone wants to invest in you. You got to come professional and you have to have integrity about yourself and about your business. You are the marketer for your business. When you market yourself, how you carry yourself, how you look, how you present yourself, if you're trying to get corporate orders and you got a bad attitude, they not gonna ride with you. They're not gonna ride with you. So if you looking to get a corporate order and trying to get them big dollars, they gonna look at the person. Forget about the product, because you can have the baddest product, you can be the baddest cake maker, treat maker. It is out there. But if you ain't got if you your disposition is ugly, they ain't riding. They ain't riding with you. They ain't rocking with you. It ain't gonna happen. Okay? So have some integrity about yourself when becoming an entrepreneur. Be real with yourself. Okay? It goes a long way. in this thing. Everything that may come up against you, that may be like uh, attacks, everything you don't need to answer to. Let God take care of that. Everything don't need to be answered to, because when you in business, you handle it in the right way. And like I tell my people in my group, I roll with Kim. And I'm gonna let y'all know who Kim is. KIM. I keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving, y'all. Stay encouraged. It's been real. I'm trying to talk it up till it's hour, because it's an hour anyway. Somebody gonna say, "Oh, she do too. Her videos be too long." But I give out good stuff. I try to give out the best information um, for you all, because a lot of times people do get discouraged. I have done that before, but never give up. Dreams, and stay focused. If you have to go on a selfish program, then do that to grow your business. Leave something for your children, so your children can leave something for their children. Build a foundation. If your foundation is broke, that house can't stand on a solid foundation. Okay? You got to have a solid foundation in order for your business to grow. If it's shaky, if it's flaky, if it's fake, it ain't growing and going nowhere. So stay focused, y'all. And if you in this to do it, even if you're doing it for friends and family, still have that same presentation, that same marketing skill, that professionalism about yourself and about what it is you're in your business. Y'all should take my business class. I don't know. Those that took my business class already know how I roll. I give you information, I give you the real, and I help you. I help you. Okay? So we got 3 more minutes. Do y'all got any questions before I go? I take a few more questions. A few more questions. When and where in New York? I'll be in Brooklyn. If I get enough people, right now it's only 3 people. I need at least 15 to 20. And it's okay if I don't get it. But um no. Uh-oh, let me see that question. What's better than glitter luster dust on apples? Hologram dust or jewel dust? Go to Never Forgotten Designs and look at their list and line of jewel dust, because disco glitter is not for consumption. It's not edible. I prefer using green apples. I prefer using Granny Smith. Other people use different apples. I just, especially, you do definitely don't use red delicious apples, because you're gonna get bubbles. But some of the apples that I have used and came across when I started off with this apple making, is that I got bubbles out the other apples. So Granny Smith, I always roll with. So I roll with what I know and what works for me. 1 more minute. You're welcome, Dominique. Diva Divine says, do the hot plate work just as good as the candy apple maker? Yes, the hot plate works good as the candy apple maker. I have never had a candy apple maker. The candy apple maker is just a big something that you would use industrial, opposed to the hot plate. I get a lot of questions about my hot plate. Why, I don't know. But the hot plate works for me. That don't mean I don't have a stove. That don't mean I don't have an immaculate kitchen. If you've seen my live video before, I have a beautiful immaculate kitchen. I have a separate kitchen that I do all my work in, and everything is just convenient for me to use a hot plate to teach on. So I feel I teach on the hot plate to show y'all small because they don't be orders. This is just for teaching. If you're using a gas stove, you want to cook between 5 to 6. You want to turn the knob between 5 to 6. Anytime you cook the mixture, you never want to cook it on high heat. You will burn your mixture really fast and you will burn out your pot. Um, so using a hot plate, I use it for teaching purposes. I've been had that pot hot plate for years, and it does and works well for me. As y'all see, product still come out is good. Using a apple maker is just an industrial if you using more. But here's the thing: if you go and get a bigger pot, the pot is still used and you put it on the hot plate or you put it on the stove, you still can put and double the mixture, double the recipe. You still got a big pot and you have a big mixture. I just never used the candy apple maker, and that is actually a hot plate itself. It's surrounded by metal and it is used. It's still stationary to sit somewhere if you look at it. So it's $500. Not saying that I can't afford it, but a lot of people can't afford that at the time when starting off. So that's why I teach accordingly to those that can work with that and then work up to that maker if you choose to do it. So to answer your question, it doesn't matter to me. I never had a hot plate. I mean, a candy apple maker. I've always used. I got this hot plate because I travel with this hot plate. In some places, they don't recommend you to bring it. So that's why if I go out to certain places, I make sure they have a stove available for my teaching. So, all right. So now I have went over questions. I hope that answered your question, Miss Divine. Right. True. Start with what you can afford because a lot of people, you're not gonna just run out to go get a $500 maker if you're starting off. So, um, right, and it really doesn't matter what you use or how you use it. What you're producing comes out and it works well. So, um, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I hope I answered your question about the hot plate. Um, a lot of people have asked me about the hot plate, but that's my baby. That's my boo thing. That's my boo thing. Okay, cause working with candy mixture, if I mess anything up, because I know I have stuff all over the place, it ain't gonna go on my granulated my stove because it's hard to get this candy off of your stove and it'll burn out. So I have a station where I work at, my little station. Y'all see this, all this little stuff, right? This is my little workstation. Everything in hand reach right there, right there, right there, right there. This is my little station, and I'm sitting right here in front. Yeah, that's my boo thing. I love my booting. So it's been real, y'all. I hope I answered all your questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. So it's time for me to go. So stay encouraged. Take heed of what I have said tonight. And God bless y'all. So it's your girl Ro, about to go. Don't y'all forget to subscribe to Your Sweet Connection. Get your tickets for them shows. And if you're interested in any classes, go to my website. I will below. God bless y'all and